Today we are going to discuss very important topic, that is inverse of a matrix and linear regression. So today's video is going to be very interesting because today we are going to solve exercise 5.1. So this is very important question, very important exercise, students. Why it is important? Because this type of questions are always comes in board classes or competitive exams. So today's video is very interesting, not only interesting but also it is very important because today we will learn very short tricks, very important things in by these questions. So watch this video. Now we are going to solve this question. So it's a very easy, students, when we are going to find the inverse, but we have to do the carefully with calculation. Okay, so when we are going to find this, we have to remember that it is a matrix and we have to create a determinant. So it is a matrix. Now we are going to create a determinant, that is determinant of A, and determinant of A is 1, 2, 5. It is 1, minus 1, minus 1. It is a 2, 3, minus 1. Now we are going to solve this determinant. So what is the value? Firstly we have to think about it. What is the value? So firstly plus, minus, plus, we are going to operate with this, going to open with this. So we can say that it is 1 and it is 1 plus 3, 1 minus minus plus, so it is a plus 3, it is a minus 2. What about here? It is a 1 minus 1 and it is minus plus 2, minus 2 and minus is already, that is a plus 2. What about the 5? It is a 5 and it is 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2. So it is a value of, it is a 4, it is a 2 minus 1, so we can say that it is a 1, and 1 multiplied by minus 2, we can say that it is minus 2. And what about here? It is a 5, 5 into 25, it is 25, it means it is a 29 minus 2, so we can say that it is 27. 27 is not equal to 0, so inverse is exists. So we can say that inverse is exists. So what is the inverse function? Now we are going to find cofactors of this. So how can we find? We are going to find f11. What is the f11? So we have to use f11 means it is a minus 1, minus 1, 3, minus 1. What is the f12? f12 means we have to find it is 1, minus 1, 2, minus 1, 1, minus 1, 2, minus 1. About the f13, it means 1, minus 1, it is a 2 and 3. So when we are going to find this, so we can say that it is 1 and negative sign is already, it means 1 minus minus plus, so we can say that it is a 3, so it is a 4. So now what about here? It is a minus 1 and it is minus 1 plus 2, so we can say that it is a 1, but question is it a 2 plus 1, so we can say that it is a 3, so we have to use negative sign before it, so we can say that it is minus 1. f13, it means 3 minus minus plus, so it is a 2, so we can say that it is a 5, 3 plus 1, it is a 4, so it is same. So some values are there, that is the minus 4, minus 4 minus 1, it is a 5, it is a 1 minus 1, 1 1 means minus 1 minus 1, 3 minus 1, it is a 1 and it is a plus 3, so it is a 4. Okay, so minus 1 minus 1, 3 minus 1. Okay, so it is a 4, students. So it is a value of f11. Okay, now we are going to find f21. f21 means we have to find f21. f21 means we have to remove this and this, so we can say that it is a 2 and 5 and 3 and minus 1. So we can say that it is minus 2 and minus 15. So we can say that it is a minus 17, but it is a 2 plus 1, so we have to use negative sign before it. So we can say that it is positive, so we have to do the positive. Now f22 means we have to find the value with respect to this. So it is a 1 5 1 5 2 minus 1 1 5 2 minus 1. So it is minus 1 and it is minus 10, so it is minus 11. It is a 2 plus 2, it is the same. What about the f23? f23 means we have to find with respect to this. So 1 2 2 3 1 2 2 3 is here, so we can say that it is a 3 minus 4, so it is minus 1. It is a 2 plus 3, so we have to use negative sign before it, so we can say that it is a plus 1. Okay, now we have to use, we are going to find next value. What is the next value? Next value is f31. So what about the f31? f31 means we have to remove this and this, so we can say that it is a 2 5 minus 1 minus 1. So we are using minus 2, multiplying minus 2, and it is plus 5. So we can say that it is a 3. Look at here, it is a minus 2 and it is a minus 5, but negative sign is already, so it is a plus. So it is a minus 2 plus 5, it is a 3, and 3 plus 1 is the even number, so we have to left this f31 f32. f32 means we have to find with respect to this. So this row and this column will be removed, so remaining part is the 1 5 1 5 and 1 1 and minus 1. Okay, 1 5 1 minus 1 we are going to find with respect to this. So what is the value? It is a minus 1 minus 5 minus 1 minus 5, so we can say that it is minus 6, but it is a 3 plus 2, we have to use negative sign before it, so we can say that it is a positive. Okay, now f33 means it is a 1 2 1 2 1 minus 1. So what is the value? 1 2 1 minus 1, so we can say that it is minus 1 minus 2, so it is minus 3, but it is a 3 plus 3, so it is the same. Now these are the values, so we are going to find now adjoint of A. So what is the adjoint of A? Adjoint of A, firstly we are going to find Fij. Fij means this is the matrix with cofactors. Values are 4 minus 1. Look at here, 4 minus 1, it is a 5. What about here? It is a 17. What about here? It is a minus 11 and 1. Okay, 1. Okay, it is a 3 minus plus 6, 3 6 and minus 3. So these are the values of Fij. 4 minus 1 5, 17 minus 11 1, 3 6 minus 3 6 minus 3. Now we are going to find adjoint of A. So how can we find adjoint of A? We have to write 4 minus 1 5, 17 minus 11 1, 3 6 minus 3 and its transpose. So when we are going to find the transpose, we know that we have to convert rows to column or column to rows. So we can say that it is a 4 minus 1 5, 4 minus 1 5, 17 minus 11 1, it is a 3, it is a 3 and it is a 6 and it is minus 3. So 4 minus 1 5, 17 minus 11 1, 3 6 minus 3. So students, this is the adjoint of A. Now this is the adjoint of A. Now we have to find A inverse. A inverse means adjoint of A upon determinant of A. So determinant of A is what is the value? 27, means 1 upon 27, and we have to write the value of adjoint of A. It is a 4 17 3 minus 1 minus 11, it is a 6 and 5 1 minus 3. So students, this is A inverse and we have successfully find the value of A inverse. by this way we can solve A inverse by other questions also. So there are two more questions same way, so we can find them. You can do yourself. Okay, so what is the question? I write the question and you have to solve these questions. So what are the questions? This is for your homework, so you have to solve these questions. These are totally same like this. So it's not a problem that whatever data is here, you have to solve. You have to know how can we solve that. Solve 133, 143, 134. It is the same, and there is no problem about the negative sign also. So it is a second part. This is your homework. You can solve it by same way. And C is also, that is what is C? It is a 0, 1, 0, 1, minus 1, and 4, minus 3, 4, and it is 3, minus 3, 4. Okay, so whatever data is here, if 4 you can change also. You have to change here 5. You can also write other question. Suppose it is a D, it is a 0, 1, minus 1, 4, minus 3, 8, 1, 2, 7. Just take it. Okay, so data is not matter. You have to use these data. This is a homework. This is also homework, and this is also homework. You can do the practice on these questions and solve this type of questions. So after practice, you can solve all the things. Okay, now we are on next question. That is very important. Very important. Why? Because this type of questions always comes in board classes. So this is very important. This if matrix A equal given, that is cos alpha minus sin alpha, it is 0, sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1, it is given the value of A. Then find A inverse, then find A inverse and find A inverse and prove that what is the data. A lot of questions are there. The first question is first part of this is A inverse A equal I3 is the first part. Second part is also that is A inverse equal F minus alpha, and third one is it is A into adjoint of A equal determinant of A into I equal adjoint of A into A. So we have done a lot of questions regarding this type of questions, but this is a trigonometry with the inverse function of the matrix. So it is very important regarding questions for board classes. So firstly we take one by one and we are going to solve this question by one by one. So firstly we are going to find take the first part of this, means we are going to find A inverse into A equal I3. Firstly we have to find A inverse. So first we are going to find A inverse, then we can solve one by one these questions. Okay, so what is the A inverse? So this type of questions are so interesting, but we have to solve. These are lengthy questions we are going to solve. Okay, so A inverse. A inverse means I am going to write first question. It is cos alpha minus sin alpha, it is 0, sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay students, it is the value of A. Now we have to create a determinant and we have to solve this. Don't do direct solution by this. You have to first create a determinant, that is cos alpha, because we can't find the value of matrix, we can find the value of determinant. So first we have to create a determinant, that is given sin alpha cos alpha, it is 0 and it is 0, 0, 1. So students, we know that for solving the determinant, if there is a 2, 0, then we have to find easily the value of the, I am going to open with respect to this. What is the position of this? We have to remember always that when we are going to open the determinant by any value, we have to use we have to remember that what is the sign of this, means it is a 3 3, so it means 3 plus 3 it is a 4, so it's not a problem because it is even number. But suppose it is an odd number, then we have to use negative sign before it. Be careful. Okay, so what is the value? Value is cos square alpha. I am going to open with this. So if I am going to open with respect to this, so this is where I am going to solve with respect to 0. All is 0, all is 0, 1. So 1 is 1 multiplied by, it is a cos square alpha, minus is there, so we can say that it is a cos square alpha plus sine square alpha, and it is 1. So you know very well trigonometry, this is the identity of trigonometry in 10th class, that what is the formula of sine square alpha plus cos square alpha, that is the 1, and what is the formula of 1 plus tan square alpha, that is sec square alpha, and what is the formula of 1 plus cot square theta equal cosec square theta. These are three identities of trigonometry. So I think you know very well what is the trigonometry's identities. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal 1, 1 plus tan square theta equal sec square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta equal cosec square theta. These are three identities of trigonometry. I think you know, so we can say that it is a 1. So value of determinant is 1. Okay. Now we are going to find the determinant of the cofactors of this. So cofactors are, okay, so what are the cofactors? Cofactors are, means we have to find all the datas, means we have to find f11. f11 means cos alpha, we have to find with respect to this cos alpha. It means cos alpha minus 0, so it is cos alpha. Okay students, it is a cos alpha, we are going to remove this and this, it is cos alpha minus 0, so it is cos alpha. What about here? f12, when we are going to find with the f12, means we have to find with this. So this and this is removed, so it is a sin alpha minus 0, so we can say that it is a sin alpha, because but it is a 1 plus 2, so we have to use negative sign before it. Okay, it is clear? Okay, now we are going to find with respect to this. So when we are going to find with respect to this, it means it is a f13. So what is the f13? f13 means we have to remove this and this. So what is the value? This is 0 minus 0. So we can say that f13 is a 0, big 0. Okay, so now we are going to find f22, f21. So what is the f21? We are going to find with this. So we can say that it is this and this is removed. So it is minus sin alpha minus 0. So it is minus sin alpha. But students, it is a 2 plus 1, so we have to use negative sign before it, so it is positive. So f22, f22 means we are going to find with respect to this. So this and this is removed, so remaining part is the cos alpha minus 0, so we can say that it is a cos alpha. What about here? f23, f23 means we are going to find with respect to this, so this and this is removed, so remaining part is cos alpha into 0 and 0 minus sin alpha, so we can say that it is a 0. Okay, what is the f31? What is the f31? We are going to find with respect to this and this is removed, so it is sin alpha into 0 and cos alpha into 0, so we can say that it is 0. Okay, what is the f32? When we are going to find with respect to f32, so we are going to find with respect to this, so this and this is removed, so it is cos alpha into 0 and sin alpha into 0, so it is a big 0. Okay, f33, what is the f33? f33 means it is a cos square alpha minus sin square alpha, so it is cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, so students it is a 1, and it is a 3 plus 3, so there is no problem about the sign, so it is the same. So what are the cofactors? Cofactors, matrix with cofactors is Fij equal cos alpha minus sin alpha 0, sin alpha, cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. Look at here, it is Fij. Fij is the matrix with cofactors. Now we have to find the adjoint of A. So how can we find adjoint of A, ADJ? Adjoint of A equal, we have to write again cos alpha minus sin alpha 0, sin alpha, cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1, and we have to use transpose of it. So we have to change rows to column, column to rows, so we can say that it is a cos alpha minus sin alpha, it is a 0, it is a cos alpha minus sin alpha 0, sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So students, this is a adjoint of A. Okay, so now we have find adjoint of A. Now we have to find A inverse. So A inverse equal adjoint of A upon determinant of A. So determinant of A is a 1. So adjoint of A is, look at here, the cos alpha sin alpha 0, cos alpha sin alpha 0, minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So students, it is a inverse, and we have to find this, successfully find the A inverse. So the value of adjoint of A is cos alpha sin alpha 1, sorry, it is a 0, it is a minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So students, this is adjoint of A. Now we are going to solve this question part by part, step by step. So first is A inverse into A equal I3. So A inverse is, LHS is A inverse into A, and RHS is I3. So LHS equal A inverse means it is a cos alpha sin alpha 0, minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1, and it is multiplied by A is cos alpha minus sin alpha 0, sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so we are going to multiply this. So what is the value? It is multiplied by cos square alpha plus sin square alpha plus 0. So we can say that cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, it is 1. It is minus cos alpha sin alpha, it is minus plus sin alpha cos alpha, so it is, and 0 at 0, it is 0. Cos alpha 0, 0, sin alpha 0, 0, 0, it is 0. Okay. Now minus sin alpha cos alpha, it is a minus sin alpha cos alpha, it is a cos alpha plus sin alpha, it is a 0, so it is also 0. What about here? Minus sin square alpha and minus minus plus, it is a sin square alpha plus cos square alpha plus 0, so it is 1. What here? It is a 0 and it is 0 and it is also 0. What about here? 0 multiplied by cos alpha, it is a 0, it is 0 and it is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 and 1. So students, when we are saying about the LHS, we can say that the value of this is I3, okay, which is RHS, hence prove Hindustan Petroleum. Okay, we have successfully solved this question. This first part is completed, A inverse A equal I3. Now we are on the second question, that is second part of this is A inverse equal f of minus alpha. So LHS is A inverse, so A inverse is cos alpha sin alpha 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So students, if it is a LHS, and what is RHS? RHS is f of minus alpha. It is given that it is a value of f of alpha. If f of alpha is this, so if f of alpha is equal to this, so we can say that when we are using negative sign before it, so we have to use it is negative sign before it, so we can say that it is cos minus alpha minus sin minus alpha 0, sin minus alpha cos minus alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. Be remember that when we are going to find with the cos alpha is the even function. So when we are saying about the even function and odd function, we have to know what is the even function and what is the odd functions. So I memorize you that when we are saying about the odd function means f of x equal x square, it is an even function, because f of minus x equal x square. So we can say that it is even function. When we are saying about the odd function, we can say that it is an odd function because f of minus x equal minus x cube. So same way, f of x equal cos x is an even number, even function, because minus cos minus x equal it is cos x. Okay, but when we are saying about the f of x equal sin x, so remember that f of minus x equal minus sin x, so it is odd function. So always remember that cos x is always even function and sin x is always odd function. So now what is the value? Value is, this is a cos alpha because it is a positive even number, it is even function, it is a sin alpha and it is 0, it is a minus sin alpha, cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So is it LHS? Check cos alpha, sin alpha 0, minus sin alpha, cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So we can say that it is a RHS. So hence proof. So Hindustan Petroleum, it is clear now. This is the second part of the equation. This is very interesting. Into adjoint of A equal determinant of A into I3 equal adjoint of A into A. Okay, so firstly this is the first part, second part and third part. Okay, so first part is here, A first part. What is the first part? A into adjoint of A. So what is the A? A means this is a cos alpha minus sin alpha 0, sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1, and it is multiplied by adjoint of A. Adjoint of A is cos alpha sin alpha 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1. So what about here? It is cos square alpha plus sin square alpha and it is 0, so we can say that it is 1. Cos alpha sin alpha and it is sin alpha cos alpha and it is 0, so we can say that it is 0. Cos alpha into 0, 0, sin alpha into 0 and 0 into 1, it is 0. Sin alpha into cos alpha, sin alpha cos alpha and cos alpha sin alpha minus ka, so it is 0, so we can say that it is 0. Cos sin square alpha plus cos square alpha plus 0, so it is 1. Sin square alpha into 0, 0, cos alpha 0, it is 0, so we can say that it is 0. Now 0 multiplied by cos alpha 0, it is 0 and it is 0. 0 multiplied by this 0, this 0 multiplied by this 0 and it is 0. What about here? 0 multiplied by 0, 0 multiplied by 0, 1 multiplied by 1, it is 1. So we can say that first part of this is this 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, it is I3. Okay, it is I3. Okay, now we are going to solve second part. Second part is determinant of A into I3. Determinant of A into I3 means 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So we can say that it is I3. Okay, now we are going to solve third part. What is the third part? Third part is we are going to remove it for third part. First part and second part is same, and now we are going to solve third part. What is the third part of this? Adjoint of A into A. So adjoint of A is cos alpha sin alpha 0 minus sin alpha cos alpha 0, 0, 0, 1 multiply by A A is the cos alpha, sin alpha 0, and it is sin alpha, cos alpha 0, it is 0 0 1. Look at here, we are going to multiply this. So how can we solve this? Look at here, it is a cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, it is 1, and it is a 0, and it is cos square alpha minus sin alpha cos alpha, it is a 0. It is 0 0 0. What is sin alpha cos alpha sin alpha? Positive negative is cancelled and it is 0. Sin square alpha plus cos square alpha, it is 1, and it is 0 0 0. 0 0 0. It is a 0. What about here? It is 0 0 1. So we can say that it is also I3. So first part equal second part equal third part. So we can say it is hence proved. So students, by this way we can solve so today's session was very interesting. Now we meet in next video. Till that, bye bye, take care yourself.